Broad daylight we have. Good. Do you think we'll lose the sunlight before we finish the podcast? No, right? 4:30, bro. I think
5:30 we won't.
Yeah.
But it'll start to become a little dull. Did you see the last episode? By the end, it was like...
No, I didn't see.
irutta irukku.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Yeah. But... yeah.
That is weird. We have to figure out the timing though. Next time I think we have to start at 3 or something.
In winter, we have to start early.
Yeah.
Because we started the podcast at the beginning of summer.
Yes, correct. April.
Peak April, and that too nice sweat stains at the beginning.
And you had a shirt which was unironed, which is because the hottest topic in that reel.
Yeah.
That reel that went viral. Now it's 1.5 million views, dude.
Yeah.
It's just climbing.
It picked up again in the last one.
Because some 3 guys started fighting. It's not even us.
One guy called some woman a uneducated bitch or something.
Yeah, something like that, and then they just started.
I reported that comment.
Oh, good.
Like no giving galis to women.
Yeah,
because
not on our page.
Yeah.
We respect.
We want those 3 women who are following us.
Yeah, exactly.
To continue following us.
It's like, you know that 1.5 million views, how I see that video is, have you seen that Tamil movie where Vivek would be like Sami?
Yeah.
Vivek could be for Independence Day, he will just play like inaugurating the flag. One guy will come, Inna putsa kachi samchiga, they are desi kodida. It's like Nanda Kulki Chelaler. Yeah, that's how it is. It's like people are coming and assuming things as going viral. And I was like, other reels are not doing that well though, compared to that. 1.5 million, I couldn't believe it.
Second highest is 986k.
Oh, come on guys.
Okay.
986.
Yeah.
14k.
But climbing. Even the overall followers slightly climbing. But no, you guys don't watch the full episodes or what? Like
No fucking way.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, okay, they're still alive. They go.
Because the ones who watch, one guy commented about the last 3 minutes what we spoke about.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm waiting to find out what
and we didn't speak about it. That even I read. Well, it was so funny. He was like, I'm so disappointed that you guys didn't finish the story.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next episode. Then I was like, who's going to tell him? But anyways, guys, welcome to the Elephant Room podcast. How you guys doing? My name is Anand Aditya. How was your Diwali, bro?
My Diwali was actually, for the first time in 20 years, was different. Usually what I do is...
different bad or different good?
Different great.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
Usually...
My friend is finally gay now.
Yeah, I'm so gay.
He's like, I'm looking forward for Christmas now.
Yeah, totally gay. I gave into the gayness of Diwali.
Yes.
Which is...
you can't accept as a man that festivals are good.
Yeah, it's...
And then finally accepting that means, the gayness is
ready for the kid now.
Yeah, it's like it's creeping in.
Yeah, it actually bulldozed into my life.
Oh, really? Oh, my
nowhere.
God. Venom, huh?
Usually what happens is, wow, Venom is the way we are describing liking a festival.
Yes. It's like, yeah, that's how it is.
Earlier, it used to be on Diwali, we would just fuck off from the city because we're like, everyone's going to their hometowns, so we'll go somewhere. We'll go to Coorg, we'll go to you're like, the roads will be empty, let's go on a drive, people are going to burst crackers, will be annoying. Yeah, because we have the dog doesn't like the crackers, so we
so thoughtful.
Yeah, so
sounds like an indie movie.
Yeah, like at the beginning, the drone shot of us entering Coorg is when the credits roll. Starting.
Yeah, it's like you're going in the car and there's a drone that's following you.
Yeah.
It almost looks like if you show that in the ending, it's happy ending.
Yeah.
If you show in the beginning, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, or a murder mystery.
Yeah. Something bad is gonna happen.
You're entering hill station, exiting hill station. Different context.
Altogether.
Yeah, like at the beginning, they're playing like fun, upbeat music.
Yeah, exactly. Or if it's horror, they'll play eerie music.
Yeah. It's like that beginning of Shining. The air is different up here.
Yeah, I farted. Up top, Tuesdays. Sorry. Fucking Joeless.
Yeah.
Best joke. Fucking hilarious joke.
Yeah, I farted.
Sorry. Continue.
So, like, that upbeat music plays.
Yeah.
The dog and the wife are like putting their head out of the window.
Yeah.
All of that.
The wife is like looking out. The dog is excited, but the wife is like, she's excited but also confused. Is this gonna be a good change or a bad change?
Yeah.
And the guy is like, shut up, bitch. Like, he can hear her thinking.
Yeah. Usually it is that they establish the relationship by is like water. The woman is like, here you go, water.
Yeah.
Like
True.
Peanuts.
Yes.
all of that.
You can. I mean, in the car is where you established how romantic they are, or if they're fighting.
Yeah.
Did you keep that? That wasn't my job.
Yeah.
Did you pack it? Well, I checked. Well, you're supposed to. Do you know they both are like a troubled couple that are going, and the other way would be like couples. Like if he's on the gearing, she keeps the hand on the gearbox.
Her dupatta comes over the gearbox.
Yeah, that means it's romantic. That means they recently got married.
Yeah,
just by the car scene, you can predict how far along they are in their marriage.
How they're receiving the other person's joke.
Exactly.
Unko tana lag raha hai, joke lag raha hai.
You know, if they're fighting over whose song are they gonna play, you know they've been a husband and wife for a while. A new husband will like, you know what, I gotta fuck you tonight, so you can listen to whatever the fuck you wanna listen to.
Fun honeymoon trip is the woman gets out to take a photo and he like pretends to like run away and then he's like and then stops. He's like, come on. Bollywood has ruined us, dude. But
even Hollywood is the same, nothing different. All these cheesy moments are the same in despite language or culture. Men, when they want to fuck, they are as gay as possible. That's just no denying that. It across all cultures. But continue. Sorry. That's what you would do when nobody was otherwise.
Yeah, but this year we were like, my cousins are here in Bangalore, so my aunt and uncle were visiting.
Wow.
And then we made plans with my brother, my sister-in-law to watch a movie.
Oh,
and
nice.
we exchanged gifts. We sent each other. Like Kavya bought this assortment of Diwali sweets, but thoda hatke, thoda namkeen, thoda sweet from this really expensive place called Bombay Sweet Shop.
Okay.
But they fucking nailed it. They have this thing called butterscotch chocolate crackle, which is like a burfi with dry fruits, but like with butterscotch. Insane.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we got all of that. We sent it to a few people.
Say that again. I didn't even understand. I don't know. I'm not for the customers. I'm talking about myself.
There is a dark chocolate kaju katli. So they like all these.
Oh, it's like a fusion.
It's like a fusion.
Like a 12th standard annual day fusion competition. You know, when dark chocolate and Kaju Katli come together, hold hands, and they walk the ramp.
It tasted more like dark chocolate than.
Of course, because dark chocolate is very powerful, right? And Kaju Barfi is supposed to be very light. That's what makes you eat a lot.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't affect your palate that much. You just like, it's like that cigarette thing.
Yeah.
You know, one cigarette doesn't do that much.
Yeah. There's this great comedian whose joke I know. Okay, Kaju Katli joke. He's like, it's like JCB. Picking it and dropping it in your mouth. Anand Ratnam, check it out.
One of the worst reels ever to come out. I performed for an NGO and I did more damage to their reach with that video. But sorry, continue the story. Yes, so your wife did the assortment.
We did that. We drank at home. They got firecrackers. I wore a kurta.
You drank with your mama?
Yeah, and smoked.
Oh my God. This is
this
is a very good family.
I don't smoke. Yeah.
So very happy. Does your mom know that they do that? They know.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that they smoke and drink.
Yeah. Drink, I think.
Smoke, they don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, achha, okay.
Yeah, so maybe I just threw them under the bus at the age of 55. So
that's fine. That's okay. I think they're pretty done right now.
Yeah, they don't. They're not the sort of people who will.
They're like, if someone catches them, tum sutta marte ho. Acha, tumhe abhi pata chala?
Yeah.
They sound like that kind of people.
Yeah.
They're like, what were you doing all this while?
Nice. But it was nice. It was
But to drinking and smoking with your family members, like I'm not saying it's a very cool thing or this and all, but it's a very unconventional thing.
But so the thing is, my uncle, he was always the cool guy who didn't mind. He's very like logical, rational person. He does puja, he does all the traditional things. But he always like, once you're like 17, 18, you know what to do. So he's like, if you're willing to face the consequence, you can share my cigarettes. So when I was a college student also, I used to go to their house. He'd like, I didn't have money. So I'd be like, Pek piega. So that Old Monk and Water is, I learned from him only.
Wow.
Yeah. So we did that. Then I watched Amaran.
And by the way, so sorry, we'll come back to Amaran. But this guy and his... this guy is also very spiritual. Like he prays. Yeah,
he prays. He's fit. He's thin. He very knowledgeable. Yeah, he does work out.
He works out. He reads. That means knowledgeable. He reads.
They moved to a new house in Bombay, and his wife was like, "What are you getting me for the new house?" He's like, "I'm making you a dining table." He made a dining table.
Nice.
Like got the tools, clamps. He cut everything. He polished it. No gaps. So basically, like those 2x2 planks he got. He stuck them together. Put sawdust in the middle with Fevicol and smoothened it, and it looks beautiful. I saw the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. He first started with like making a clock.
Okay.
a wooden clock at home. So he likes
he likes those carpentry kind of stuff and all. He likes
always learning,
DIY.
very knowledgeable, can talk about any topic, but typical dad at times, everything perfect.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
sounds like the perfect Indian man.
Yeah, perfect Indian man. So we did that kind of fun here. Then we visited my brother and my sister-in-law. They're like more mellowed down parent of a 13-year-old. So we went to that, those arcade type place where you have that tennis ball bowling machine.
No,
so we went there.
Like a gaming arcade.
Yeah,
I got it.
We went there in Brookfield and my so
you
basically
played with your nephew.
Yeah, he played fucking every ball he wants to hit for 6, bro.
Bro, that's 13-year-old.
Yeah, 50 balls, 18 if you 18 balls, 50 if you score, then that price is negated.
Oh,
you'll get the money back.
Yeah.
So he got like 35 and he's like, I'll put 15. Classic gambler syndrome. Is bar dal ke sab utha lega re main,
Oh my god.
So we did that and then we watched a movie, Amaran. It's about Major Mukund Vardarajan.
Yes. I haven't watched it, so don't tell me anything about the movie. We'll discuss the movie once I watched it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. What a man. His life, real life. This is a real life guy, right?
Yeah, I know that.
His life was amazing.
Okay.
What a noble,
service. No, don't tell. I'll watch the movie. Then only I'll understand all these lines that you're telling.
Yeah.
So we'll discuss it in the next podcast.
Yeah, you don't know his life story?
Nothing.
Okay. I knew a little bit. I'd read about it a little bit.
I've also read about this Major, but I didn't know his exact story.
I remember what made me read was his wife's post. On Facebook, which went viral back in 2015, 2016.
After his death.
Yeah, after his death, when we were all like on Facebook.
Yeah.
She wrote few lines about him and said, I'm not going to cry or something like that. I'm proud of him, that kind of thing. And that went viral. And then everyone was like, wow, this is his story. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's amazing.
Okay, nice. So I will check this out. I'm taking my parents tomorrow.
Yeah.
My dad would also.
Your dad will love it.
Yeah, army guy also.
Yeah.
But my dad is not this authentic army, bro. He's like an army guy who took it like a government job also. You're not
supposed to say that, bro.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like I saw upside.
He can say it. If you say it, we'll fuck you up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can say I live with the guy.
Yeah.
For the last 32 years, I've been with him.
For you, he's not army first. No, he's dad first.
No, for him also. I saw him. I'm like, he fought a lot of poverty to get into army.
Yeah.
So it was not a choice of occupation where he had everything and then, you know what? No, I'm going to pick army. Army came like a rescue.
Yeah.
Because he came from really like poor villages where he was struggling, like had fucking 8 siblings.
Yeah.
And
he didn't have the privilege to look at it as a career option.
Exactly. It was like, okay, this is the option to escape poverty.
Yeah, got it.
So he approached it like a job in the beginning. And then the thing was, and at that time, army was so strict and so, like, what do you call that? In the sense...
disciplinarian.
So hardcore. Like lot of physical injuries, lot of people getting out, lot of cadets running away from the academy was very common. But my dad was in a situation where he just couldn't run.
Where would he go?
Where would he run? He would just run back to
the place he escaped.
Escape from. So he was like, he couldn't. So he was just like, I have to perform so well that is never an option. So he just, while performing so well, he became every officer's favorite. Because this guy was exceptionally talented. That much so I can totally see, because I have seen how officers talk to him. When I was growing up, officers used to love him. They're like, Ratnam sahab, wo dekh loge? Haan sir, dekh lenge. And tuck, done, everything. So, but I've also noticed this side of him where he's like, it was calm tha.
Okay.
I was good at my work, but calm tha. I wouldn't put the overly mixed patriotism in this service.
Understood.
It was also my job. I did it because I had nowhere else to go.
I do this to make a living.
Yes.
That's how.
And also I did this and I was coming from poor family. Of course they got me married. I had 2 kids. Now unko bhi mere ko hi dekhna hai. And then I have to look out for my family. So army was also doing...
CSD का माल भी अभी क्वालिटी खराब हो रहा है.
बहुत सारा मतलब वो benefits पे he was dependent. Dependent.
So
that's the thing. So I get it. So that's why the whole, when a lot of people throw that, like non-army people throw that patriotism angle, I don't get it. I really, because I also wanted to join the army and I knew I was patriotic at one moment. But then when these guys, the way they talk, like I was watching the movie Uri, I think I told you about it. I was watching on a date. It was a date. Like and can you believe, like I'm trying to make out of this girl and Uri was going on.
How's the Josh?
And I'm like,
madam, काफी जोश.
He's saying how's the Josh? I'm like, bro, बहुत ज़्यादा है. And I'm trying to like lean in and kiss this girl and all, and then I'm watching the movie. I like the movie.
Yeah.
At one movie, Uri is actually a very good movie. But
Yeah.
then one guy, after the end of the movie, Vande Mataram in the theater.
Yeah. I'm like, after you littered the theater with
Yeah.
popcorn. Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, okay, after this movie, are you going to join army?
No, he's not.
Have you like enrolled in like territorial army?
Yeah.
Like, you know, in case the nation
Yeah.
requires me, are you
Yeah.
doing any job?
Reserve forces.
Reserve forces. Have you like, for example?
Are you Somnath Padi?
Yeah, exactly. Something. So like that kind of shit. Like I don't understand that heavily induced patriotism in this job.
Yeah, it's I think because a lot of people don't know the reality also. See, we grew up around people who are in the army and
Yeah,
kids of
true.
army people. So we know that this is the way of life.
Yes.
But people who watch it in the movie, and movie also like dramatizes
over,
the goosebumps and everything. For so many people, goosebumps they've only experienced from movie moments.
Yes.
Yeah, but for me, like every October we would go to sub area like Army Expo.
Yeah.
Where they're like, "Ye Bofor's gun hai." We're like, "Fuck, this is goosebumps every October."
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
correct. For you, the goosebump moments are like That's why, like, for example, for me, watching the Republic Day parade gives me more goosebumps.
Yeah.
Than watching a fully directed Dharma production.
I mean, basic Air Force Day, Surya Kiran formation.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Do that expression again, dude. I really had to capture.
it's a defense. Like, it's
That's true. Like when you grow up in defense, there was a lot of, and also, I swear to God, do you think watching a movie like gives you goosebumps? Talking to an officer who served in the war,
dude,
have a 15-minute discussion with him. That'll blow your mind.
I asked my friend's father, "So uncle, how come you came suddenly on a leave?" He's like, "Yeah, my friend was flying to Nasik on an aircraft carrier. He gave me a lift."
Yeah.
So by chance I was here in the area. So for weekend I came home.
Yeah.
And then I will go back to Northeast. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
घर के पीछे park किया है airplane. बस जब वापस जाके लेके चले आएगा. So those kind of shit, that's true. But the thing is, I don't know. Like the whole thing is that's something that I always try to understand.
Yeah.
Because see, something that you have experienced, you can't expect others.
Yeah, you can't expect from others what you expect from yourself. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, it's a line. I throw this line around when I'm like.
This is a very
training
work
kids.
call.
Yeah, work.
This is a very work call kind of behavior.
Usually, like the talented corporate guys, right? Like Jo Jalve mein aaye, and they're like, I'm gonna grow like I'll be CEO by 30.
Yeah.
Those guys are very motivated and they get really annoyed by other people's incompetence.
Oh yeah, true, of course. Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah,
that is true. It used to bother me also in the beginning.
I'm like, they're like, it was so simple. Why isn't he doing it? I'm like, calm down. You can't expect from others. What do you expect from yourself? Because someone told that to me. I was that guy.
Dude, this is a very trickle down proverb.
Yeah.
This is a very generation to generation can passed on. Like how women get those jewelries from their grandmom. So men get these proverbs. A man must have a code.
Yeah.
All men must live on something like that.
Did your dad give you anything? You know what my dad gave me that no one else uses? Idiot of the first order. That's what my dad called me.
That's almost like you read it like that.
Yeah.
By his name, idiot of the first order, Mr. Aditya Natarajan. My dad had very simplistic but hard-hitting very simplistic. When I say like every family has used it. They like when they would try to give me something like better education, and I like no, I want to do this. So my mom would tell me like na kulpati nadu vitla ukanda kuda adu vaala atti peethinga da po.
Oh my god.
Which literally translates to
even if you give a dog a bath
and you like clean him up and then put him in the hall, he will wag his tail and go lick shit.
Yes.
So that's what, like, very hard hitting dialogues like that. My mom would give me, my dad would give me. My dad was not a guy of proverbs. He was a guy who would just like abhi problem kya hai?
Yeah, facing him and surviving him gives you proverbs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of true.
Yeah.
He's very that lot of like one guy I've looked up to in the sense that he's the same thing how your uncle you said, right?
Yeah.
Very logical, very rational, but also spiritual.
Yeah.
He believes in God. He's like he feels that I have survived all this army because there was a bit of luck.
100%.
Because I saw guys who fell down, broke their back, and had to go back home, but that didn't happen to me. So I think I'm lucky.
Yeah.
It's just not because I knew how to land. It's just I got lucky. But still, he's very logical. Any problem you give, he'll be like, okay, kya karna bataiye?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll give me 5 options. Why don't you do this, do that, do this? And also very OCD.
Yeah.
If he gives you the solution, next morning he'll come and check on you. Which solution have you picked?
Yeah.
When are you gonna enact the solution?
Okay.
So very OCD like that in suggestions also. He'll try to come and like, you know what you call that, micromanage your work.
Got it.
So it took me a lot of time to like detach myself, like, Dad, let me do this, please don't interfere.
Yeah.
And then I'll go fuck up, then I'm like, see, I fucked up. It's okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
Yeah, you know, I didn't want to, but it happened. You know, that whole thing, like, yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Like, even that army thing, like you said, every army movie has that passing out parade, Antim Pag pe pair pad raha hai, and then throwing all of that shit, right? But I have been to like 8-9 NDA POPs, passing out parades. I have seen it.
Yeah, it's thanks to explaining POP's party. I didn't think
for them, bro. For them, bro. Because
you said like POP, passing out, but not plaster of Paris. Oh, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so you go there and now you know that, these
but
guys
it's true, like that's something that very good example that you have seen 8-9 times that I have not even seen it once.
Yeah.
And I can totally understand the difference because for me that is through movies.
Yeah.
You know, that whole IMA, whole NDA Khadagwasle, I've seen documentaries about it. I've seen like full videos. I've spoken to soldiers who have come passed out from there.
Yeah.
But that POV.
Yeah, I was lucky because Dad was auxiliary.
And it's also Pune, right?
Yeah, Pune, and Dad used to get passes.
Yes,
and he'd be like, hey, you want to just roam around India? This officer owes me a favor. So I've gone I've ridden inside the India campus on my bike.
Oh,
I've stood next to the MiG, the abandoned MiG-20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen all that. Yeah, like it's fun, and after 8-9 parades, you know that this is Alpha Squadron, this is their war cry.
Yes, exactly.
This is, Beta Squadron.
That's their war cry.
Yeah.
And I have learned all this from the documentary on NDA, which National Geographic did.
Yeah, the 100 push-ups.
100 push-ups. All that thing. And the whole thing is for that is you, okay? But for me, when I grew up in Bikaner and all these things and all, like my dad was posted in NSG.
Yeah.
National Security Guard. And for me, I went
thank you for explaining it to me. I thought it's MSG sister. Nanosodium glutamate.
No, you thought it was Nagpur Super Giant. NSG, Nagpur Super Giant. I was just thinking LSG, kya hoga opposite? But yeah, the thing was NSG.
Nagpur Super Giant, you're talking about RSS?
Oh fuck! I imagine the team logo would be like Santre.
Yeah.
Of course, it has to be. You can't deny that.
Yeah, Nagpuri Santra, like
so yeah, growing up in National Security Guard, and my dad would take me to the main office. I've seen like all the stories.
Yeah.
Everything that is there. But this is way before 2611, so don't picking did you recover Sandeep Unikrishna?
The smaller, lesser movie made stories.
Sandeep Unikrishna. Yeah, they tried doing a movie, but it was little I think low production, so it didn't get that fame that it should have gotten.
I saw it. It's decent.
Yeah, that's right, but low production. Like in the sense, they didn't have Dharma or anything big backing them up, I think.
Yeah, the Taj Hotel just gave them 3 days to
shoot the whole thing.
They're shoot it real time. Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, when you grow up in NSG and all, then you see the stuff, how big the campus is. And bro, every year NSG would put up a show for the residents.
Yeah.
Like what is their capabilities, like special production.
Got it.
For VIPs, and then how talented these guys are, their obstacle courses.
Yeah.
Every year I've seen dudes jump through the fire.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I've seen Maratha.
So when I was watching the Taj thing documentary, I was like, see, he didn't land well.
Yeah.
I was criticizing the energy. Kaun hai wo teesra sipahi? Why is not doing the job?
This is what, under pressure he's not.
Yeah, he's under pressure. He's like fucking KL Rahul, I think.
Poor thing, dude. NSG you can criticize, but don't compare him to KL Rahul.
No, of course no way am I gonna care. Dude, none of those guys got Sunil Dutt's or Sanjay Dutt. What is his name, dude? I forgot his name. Sunil Shetty's daughter.
Yeah, but isn't it sad that KL Rahul made it to India? He was future captain. He was deemed as the next superstar.
Yes.
At the end of his career, people will be like, Sunil Shetty had a more successful career than KL Rahul.
For sure, dude. I'm telling you what happened with KL Rahul. They should make a documentary on how the chosen one failed. He took his own path. He was like, I will take LSG. Then he got... I mean... Everything that bad happened to him. He got shouted on live camera by the NSG. And that is so funny.
Yeah.
And he's this very quiet guy who doesn't Like he's not like Virat.
Yeah.
He's not like spoken or he's just very quiet, like humble, and he's just looking down and listening. But that's not the thing, no.
Yeah,
like you can see from the emotion. मैंने try किया ना.
Yeah, you can see the Benson town coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Very sad. Like the thing was, for him, it looked like his career was going great. Like he got the Indian team.
That coffee with Karan interview changed everything.
Yes, actually, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya made a comeback. He didn't.
Hardik Pandya, because he's much more like raw talent, and he's like from day one Hardik Pandya was like a trump card. कि जिस दिन चलेगा उस दिन ऐसा चलेगा. Because the day he plays well, there's no better batsman to watch, no better fielder. Yeah.
That innings against Bangladesh was fucking the T20 match.
Yeah, crazy.
The fucking flick.
Yeah.
And the chewing gum looking at the bowler. And then the
that
fucking
holding
flat,
it like sickle.
Sickle. And then the flat six, bro. One flat six he hit like that.
He's too good, dude.
Yeah. It's just that thing was... And also like when you see Rahul and Pandya also, right? Pandya has... It's like he has so much ego.
Yeah.
That he wants to I will show you.
Prove it wrong. Prove you wrong.
He wants to prove you wrong. Rahul is, I think, a little bit more accepting.
Yeah, I think Hardik Pandya became friends with Rahul because he resembles Krunal Pandya's
yes, I think so. Yeah.
Less ambitious.
Yeah, exactly.
Less likely to make it.
Yeah. I think, like, you know, the thing is, like, that's what I see, you know, like, Rahul got this daughter of this Bollywood actor. She's not the best.
Yeah, I don't even know which movie she was in.
Yeah, she did one movie with Nawaz, which was, I think the premise was funny. That they wanted him to look, he's way shorter than her.
Okay.
She's like the 6'1" and he's like this 5'5" guy. And that's the movie premises. I think he marries her and she doesn't want to be in the marriage.
Okay.
But he starts falling for her and then eventually, so I don't know the movie. Whatever from the song I saw, this is what I could figure it out.
Yeah.
I have not watched the movie either. So, but Pandya is like, fuck it. You know what? You called me dark all my life. I got made fun of.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get a fucking white chick.
Yeah.
And then bring her here, marry her and make babies.
That's so fucking true.
Yeah, make babies to just show it to you.
Yeah.
He didn't love her.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, oh, you divorced me just before the World Cup? Yeah. I'm going to use this.
Yeah. And fucking it came back in what way?
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, I'm going to put on a mustache that makes me look very funny.
Yeah.
Like for the World Cup, the look was he cut his hair and then he had this pencil mustache.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm showing maturity now. That's what he went for. I'm not going to have a goatee anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
And especially during that IPL when he was getting booed everywhere.
He was smiling on purpose. He was just like, I don't know, we're trying our best.
Yeah.
But like Rahul, you see, like not the stadium. Only one guy shouted, he fell. You get what I'm saying? Only one guy shouted.
What a bichara dude.
Bro, Pandya ko puri duniya chilla rahe the, and then he did a great job. That's what I'm saying. Now there were talks that like KL Rahul is going to come to RCB next season.
Yeah.
But then LSG didn't retain him, so RCB is like, because RCB doesn't have a spine of its own.
Yeah.
RCB doesn't think at all. RCB is like, this is what their board meeting is every year. विराट को रिटेन कर रहे हैं ना चलो चाय पीने चलते हैं.
What is the point 2?
Yeah.
Point 1 covered.
Point 1 हो गया. विराट को रिटेन कर.
They just released a statement yesterday that we are not retaining Faf du Plessis.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, and
dude,
Kohli
one of the
will
best performing players last season. Why are they not? Because don't tell me age, bro.
He's 41, dude.
But the fitness
Yeah. But
he's fitter than Mohammad Siraj.
I think there is a back-end deal with Super Kings. Because he in the MLC in the US, he plays for Texas Super Kings.
Okay.
And he has
a back-end deal.
There is a global contract that he might be aiming for.
Got it, understood.
Like the one that this guy got, Trent Bolt got. Now everywhere in the world, whatever Mumbai Indians affiliate team is there, whichever franchise, he'll play for them, and he's charging them overall one price for contract.
Oh fuck! Yeah. Got it, understood.
Like millions of dollars.
Got it. एक पूरा package deal मतलब package subscription.
Deal. Same Nicholas Pooran also.
God, dude, that guy, see the Pooran and all you should buy. I don't know why RCB is not buying players like that, but whatever. That is a whole other topic to talk about.
Yeah.
RCB's team management.
Yeah, but tell me about your corporate show.
Oh yeah, fuck! I have a show. Bro.
Diwali story.
What a story.
Yeah.
You know, because the thing was everything. I told you how it started off, right? The story. Like I got a call from this guy who said, Anand, this is a event manager, freelance, they signed me up. They said, this is the event, how much do you charge? And I said, this is my rate. And I said, okay, Anand, we'll get back to you. What about travel? This show is in Chennai. I was like, okay, how much can the train chalega na aapke liye? I was like, Shatabdi chalega. I just said off Shatabdi. I don't know why. I'm so fucking...
Yeah.
self insecure.
Yeah.
I don't know my worth, I think, dude.
Yeah.
When they said train chalega, I was like, हाँ chalega. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, I got a call message.
Without pola me.
Jetero is up,
Para yem pa. Eppa urvati without na okay.
Yeah. So this guy cuts the call. Then I was like, okay, no reply from him, nothing from him. And then 1 day later, I got a message from this random Instagram account. I replied to her like
the end client.
Yeah, I just random. I didn't know who this was. I said, hello, hi, I'm available, but I have had an inquiry for 2nd November already, but is this the same gig? She's like, yes, Anand, we were inquiring for you only, but the guy am I talking to, is he your manager? And I said, he's not my manager, he's representing me for this show. Yeah. I'm a freelance comedian.
Yeah.
So, and just out of that hunch, I don't know why it was something was fishy, so I asked her. By the way, what was the quote? Like, you're not supposed to ask the client that. That's just a thumb rule.
Yeah.
Not supposed to ask. But something fishy I felt, and I just asked off. And she replied by saying the quote that he gave was double of what I gave.
So he was charging you 50% commission.
Yes, exactly. Which I was like, and I heard it, I got so angry. And I was like, you know what, don't worry, I'll directly deal with you. Cut him off. And thankfully, the lady who had seen me, who was talking to me, had seen me opening for Kenny Sebastian.
In the Good Shepherd.
So she was like, are you the guy who opened? I'm like, yes, I am. Oh, thank God, we loved you in Kenny's show. We want you only. We loved you. And she just emailed like, don't do the same jokes. I'm like, cool, no problem. I did only 5 minutes there, so not an issue. So I said, okay, cool. And then we spoke, and I gave them like a 20% discount of the amount that he gave.
Yeah.
I gave her,
so it's cheaper for them and like more expensive, more
money for me.
You.
So I'm like a little happy. And then I sit down on a video call with them. They want to we want to do a client call. So I want to discuss about the event and tell you points so that you can use them in the show. Which is generally a very fucked up telltale where you can be like, oh, the show's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But they want tailor-made.
Okay, got it.
Which is very hard to give, tailor-made.
Yeah, especially when it's a family event and you don't know them.
Yeah, none
personally.
of the people I know. So it's like they say, Anand, 25 people are going to come. They're coming from Chennai and Bangalore. And they start giving me points about their family, okay? And they've given me about every person who's attending. So literally 20 people may say almost 15 people ka points.
This guy mixes gulab jamun with murukku.
Exactly, same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, she's a party pooper. She will be quiet. She won't get drunk.
Everywhere this person is late. Everywhere.
Yeah, like those kind of things. Oh my God, she makes the best cake, yeah. I'm telling you, her cakes are
But he's also funny. He's the comedian of our family.
All that shit. And I'm like being polite. I'm like, okay, dude, it's their family they're talking about. Why would I shit on that?
Yeah.
And they're being very sweet. I swear to God, they're being very sweet.
Yeah,
okay?
they seem like decent people.
Oh, very sweet people. The way they were talking to me on the phone. Anand, don't worry, we'll deal with it. Okay, we have booked you a flight. I was like, flight? But in front, I'm like, poker face, like, oh, flight, okay, dude, timings, just consult with me before you book, I'm like trying to keep a poker face.
He was saying, okay for Shatabdi.
Literally, I was like, just laugh because, Bangalore traffic. I have to deal with it. And by the way, Anand, we booked you a cab that will pick you up from the airport and drop you at the hotel and take you to the resort and drop you back to the airport. So, don't worry. I was like, okay, cool. Anand, can you figure out the Bangalore? Yeah, Bangalore, I'll take care. I'm going in Volvo bus. Like,
why you Vajra?
I was like, why would the guy is like, sir, airport 245. Okay.
They don't know. They can never see this.
They can never see that, of course. I don't think so. They will also see that. So I finished this, and whenever they see, what? I'll tell you, I perform for them. They seem like a fun bunch of people, and they're giving me. And so it's a birthday event for a 60-year-old lady, 60th birthday party, and she is like this. One of those most entrepreneurs.
Yeah, got it.
And she has her own company.
Yeah.
And then in the beginning you have that. I don't know what it is, dude. You want to typecast someone so much that you're like, oh,
I got it. Yeah, let me extrapolate.
Yeah, one of those women, startup entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what? I was being a dick. But like in my head, I didn't tell anything. I was like, oh, that's good. And I'm making notes. And then they kept telling me more and more about her. Dude, this lady has one of the ultimate table tennis. She is owner of one of the teams.
What? That's huge.
Yeah, and she has her own startup which went IPO in 2021.
Oh, you misquoted, dude. You should have.
That was my first joke.
Yeah.
I went on stage. I'm like, I googled about you. I saw your company. Congratulations on the IPO, and I saw how much money that made. You know what? I quoted very less. Huge applause. They lost it. And that's when I knew this is a fun bunch of people. They have a good sense of humor.
They can take a joke on themselves.
And I hit them with that immediately. I didn't wait and all in the end. Immediately I hit them with that. And on the call, the lady says like, Anand, we want dirty. It's a family event. Don't do, it's okay.
No kids and all.
Kids are there, but we will put them in the other room. When the event is going on, we'll take them and put them in the other. And the 2 kids are there. And they were there. And one kid was the baby, so she nothing. Only other kid was like 8 or 9, and they took him and put him in the other room. So rest all like this. It's a whole family, like 3 generations.
Got it.
So like newly married couple, and then you see like one lady's carrying, and then you see a 60-year-old lady, like a bunch of them.
Middle-aged, young.
And then you see like a 25-year-old girls, like 4-5 girls. They're like the youngest cousins.
Got it.
So whole demography. Okay, I go up on stage. I'm like, oh fuck, I got to do dirty, and they're doing like a skit and all. They're dancing before my performance and all that shit and all. I'm like, okay, dude, this is gonna be a bomb fest. I know it's gonna be a bomb fest. Because birthday parties generally never go well.
This is the opposite of what you think as an ideal comedy audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you never want a huge spread of age group.
Yeah, exactly. And you also don't want everyone to know everyone. Because the moment you tell one relatable, the same thing happened to you. Everyone wants to relate. You know, and you tell a story, Arey, you chucked that. You know what happened to him?
But they seem like classy people who know how to respect art form and artists.
Bro, I was so taken aback by the way they behaved at the show. They were so well behaved in the sense, one lady said something to me and she thought she heckled me. She looked at her daughter who hired me for the gig like, sorry, I didn't want to offend him. And I look at her, I'm like, ma'am, relax. It's okay. You can talk to me and all. That's not a problem. And they were so well behaved. I go from the first joke, they said dirty, okay. So this is generally how I do the template of dirty jokes is, I start off with one heavy hitter. Just to like rattle, ruffle some feathers. I'm like, it hits them. So it is like that thing, they become aware, they're like, okay. And then I do like 2 cleans to bring back the emotion, then I close on a high with the dirtiest joke.
You do stand up like women negotiate.
Exactly. Bhaiya 30 rupees mein chahiye. Madam 3000 ka hai. Like, you know, that's how I did. So immediately I hit them with a dirty joke and they were like taken aback. And then towards the end of the joke, they gave me a good applause. And then I did 2 clean. Like not so clean, like in the sense not so dirty.
Neutral territory.
Neutralist. And then the last one I closed with a heavy dirty one. Fucking they loved it. What a show, dude.
Wow.
What a show. Fucking applause break after applause break.
Laughing like.
Yeah, like that. Clapping. Getting up and giving them another person a high five. Dude, that joke was so funny.
Oh, no.
There was an old uncle sitting in the audience.
So satisfying.
Yeah, old uncle sitting in the audience. He doesn't laugh that much. But whenever I do a good joke, that was a good joke. And I caught that and I was like, sir, what is the Shark Tank kind of energy? Good joke. Like I'm doing that. That got a big laugh. And like I'm roasting the family also. And they told me like a little bit of information here and there and I'm roasting the family. They are loving it. And I finished the show. And it's like the thing is the location of the show is on ECR Road by the beach, beautiful. One resort that they have booked, and you can go on the terrace.
Taj Coromandel.
No. It's a small resort. It's not a huge one. So they wanted to book a small resort because they didn't want anyone else. They don't want disturbance.
They booked the entire resort.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
It has only 8 or 10 rooms.
Perfect.
So they just booked that place and they have one resto bar and resto cafe. And resto bar is where the show happens. So after the show, they are like, Anand, you have to drink. You have to drink with us. You can't just let go. And before the show, I don't drink because, you know, stories have happened. So I'm like, I'm not drinking. So after the show, they're like, fuck you, dude. You have to drink. And then I'm like, okay, when I'm with client, I'll have beer. Very easy drink.
Always.
Beverage. So I just picked up a Kingfisher. I had like 3 beers with them, like pint. And then they had their own family shit. And I was like, I shouldn't be part of this. Like, you know, I should be polite and like slowly detach myself. They're having this where they're giving each other a hug and all. It's a little, you know.
You don't, they might not feel awkward, but for you it's like,
feel like, you know,
either put me in the hug or don't. I mean, just don't make me watch.
It feel like, you know, when you're peeping into your neighbor's window. That's what it looked like. Like, I'm not supposed to see this hug. This is your moment. So I slowly step back and I go to the Resto Cafe, which is a terrace, okay, on the top, open air. And around 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's beach is empty on the opposite side.
You can hear the waves.
You can hear the waves. I'm sitting by the edge of the terrace. Just have the beer in my hand and I'm just sitting, bro. Half an hour, no disturbance. That was the best moment of the evening.
Oh, wow.
It was not even the show. I mean, of course, if the show had bombed, this wouldn't have been good.
This would have been you contemplating
like,
whether to
why
jump or
am I
not.
Here? What the fuck did I do?
Then it wouldn't be the edge, it would be the ledge that you're jumping off of.
Suicide is not a joke, Aditya.
Yes.
But when you commit suicide, it's fucking hilarious.
But trying to crack puns in front of Anand, that is a suicide.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I can't be unbelievable I said that.
Yeah, but the funny part was I had this and then I let them be, okay? So for 35 minutes they didn't come on top. And then after 35 minutes they came up, like some bunch of five, the lady who hired me and her 5 small kids. I mean, they're not kids, okay? But compared to them, they're like some 25, 26.
Yeah.
And all these girls just come and they sit and like, hey, show was very good. I'm like, thank you so much. And they sit and then next 30 minutes they're just joking. We're just talking to each other and I don't want to be rude. I was like, okay, yeah, we'll talk, big deal. And I'm just laughing and all. Then the lady comes, the birthday lady. She comes, great job, thank you so much, all that stuff. And then I turn back, they've organized a cracker,
like a firecracker
display for her birthday.
Big Diwali week also.
Yeah, exactly.
From the terrace, the rockets, you mean?
No, we are standing on the terrace on the beach.
This is some rich family, bro.
Yeah, so like we're standing there, we're looking, and from the beach, the organizers have lit up this thing, and one fire show, personalized fire show for her. And at the end, everyone was like, happy birthday. Her name was, I don't want to say her name.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, so and so, and they all gave each other a hug. And I'm standing there awkwardly. I'm like, okay, chalo, I will leave.
How was it to know that the firecracker budget and the comedian budget was the same?
No, I think there was more. Firecracker budget, I'm pretty sure. I think it was more.
It was that fancy, not standard firecrackers.
Standard only, but a lot.
Yeah, okay.
And actually 2-3 they didn't burst, so I'm pretty sure she bought it and she was lying somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, something, dude. It was very well managed, and then there was buffet also.
Yeah.
They forced me to eat. I was like, no, dude. I wanna be myself.
Yeah.
I just wanna go back to the hotel room.
Yeah, I want to have Ya Moideen biryani in my hotel room.
That's exactly what I did.
You had Ya Moideen?
Not Ya Moideen, biryani.
Yeah, okay.
I went back to the room. I saw like the nearest biryani because I was already sleepy at 5 morning as my flight back to Bangalore. So I was like, jo bhi bagal mein bulao. And I had one beer in the room and I had one like biryani and then I passed out.
Super.
As I was watching YouTube funny videos from 3 Idiots or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like sad and miserable, just watching it and passing out.
Great gig, dude. What a
nice
Tamilian
gig.
family.
Tamil, no, Kannadigas, but like some are in Chennai, some are in Bangalore.
Got it.
So they have a name for themselves. They are called the Chengaloors.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted me to address them as.
Yeah.
She gave me like, you can call us the Chengaloos. We call ourselves the Chengaloos.
Yeah, I was thinking what Vadalur and Chengalpete. Okay,
I
the
just
3
told
people
our
from
company went IPO.
Yeah.
You really went Vandalur. Vandalur and Chengalpet. So yeah, and all of them have like they're working in different fields. It's not like she has her own startup, but everyone has their own thing, okay? So this they organized for her because it's her 60th birthday.
Got it.
Very sweet family. Like I had a great time performing for them.
Yeah, we did that similar thing for my mom's 60th birthday. She retired, so we booked a resort. I mean, not like this, a smaller resort, like you said, which had one corporate team getting sloshed and drinking with their boss, and our family.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was sad. It was quite sad.
It was really sad.
Very sad, very sad.
Why?
It was just 8-9 of us.
Okay.
And it was right next to the airport. So there's nothing there. It's near Devanalli.
Okay.
And about 20 rooms.
You guys didn't get drunk?
No.
Everyone had like
one beer, 1-2 beers, that's it.
And then you went to sleep?
Yeah, then we went to sleep. We told stories about each other. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Same story you hear every meeting. And then that's it.
But wouldn't this, like, for example, this Diwali that you planned with your family, I mean, you celebrated with your family, that also would have been the same, right?
No, but it was much better because very like-minded people. Yeah, you're not having to change how you lead your life or how you speak or what you do.
You can just be yourself.
Yeah, you can totally be yourself. You can totally throw around opinions. It's fine. It's completely fine.
That's beautiful. That is
we hate the same people, so bitching about
the
same people.
That's like the comedy show's motto.
Yeah. When I meet comedy shots, I'm like, whoever, like, Jolis says, I'm whoever you want me to be.
Yeah.
This liberal cock.
Oh, that right-wing motherfucker. Yeah, true. That's actually, the hanging out with those kind of people is always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because like, you can, like, that's why I like hanging out with my college friends.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we are all different. Like, we're all different professions, everything. Yeah. But we gather, it's just like now there's no filter.
Yeah.
You can fuck up, you can fuck around, you can say some bullshit.
Yeah.
Everyone just, even if when you cross the line, it's just one look.
Yeah, it's
like bro,
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's
You
that-
cross the line a long back, you
Yeah.
better start going back reverse now.
Yeah.
We gave you the, okay, it's okay, you're drunk, kind of 30.
Yeah.
Go back now. But it's always very nice to hang out with them.
Yeah. I mean,
But does it happen to you like when sometimes it's great to hang out with them and then just some two people start fighting and it just ruins the party?
it usually used to happen in larger friend circle groups.
Yes.
It normally just happens, like especially Goa trip,
Yeah.
where you're away from your home city,
Yes.
and someone is like a timetable person. Hey, we have to be to the next
Yeah.
place, and the other person's like, dude, we're on a vacation. We're not here to follow a timetable.
Huh.
Usually the fights happen there, but then you realize it's not about the thing they're fighting about. You're like, that's 17 years ago. Why did you give a look to my girlfriend? It's
correct.
always like that.
Yes. It is very that how the Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara, that scene.
Yeah.
So, involving my girlfriend was not funny.
Yeah.
Everything is not a joke. Wow, that's a horrible impression.
Who is that? It's like Abhay Deol when his voice is breaking in puberty.
I don't know, man. I'm not that good at mimicry.
मेरी girlfriend के साथ involve होना was not funny.
Oh, that guy only. Yeah, whatever. I'm not good at it. That mimicry is your thing. Okay, I'm just supposed to give you the lead. Like,
क्या करूं यार, हो गई गलती. Let it go.
let it go. And what the hell is this BPL?
Yeah. और ये BPL क्या है? No. This Ritik says.
Bill?
और ये BPL क्या है?
Bumper lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like every Goa trip I've had with my old college friends and all, like because I was generally the guy I can say with like I never fought with any of my friends. Like on the trip, I was not the problem creator.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I was very that I don't want trouble. If
usually
if you want to go to the next place, I'll go to the next place. If you want to chill here, I'll chill here.
Yeah, and if you're understanding, if it's a problem, I'll come with you. If it's not a problem, can I just do my thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Just chill.
And also that like I think in college I had this overcompensating need where everyone needed to have fun.
Yeah, it felt like you were the captain for fun that day, and you wanted to make sure, oh, you don't drink too much. Huh? Last time you puked
like,
a lot.
Chalna bro, dance karte hain. And I'm like, they're like, why bro? I don't know, करना है यहाँ पे. हम ट्रिप पे आए हैं. मैं मूवी पे देखा ना हीरो लोग नाचते हैं तो हम कैसे बैठ सकते हैं?
Yeah, you're thinking of creating a montage.
Yeah, exactly. In my head, I'm like, when I create a reel of this trip later in my head, it should be filled with a lot of. Like I should have more than 90 seconds.
Yeah.
It should not be a 30-second reel, okay?
Yeah.
Where there's no content.
Yeah, usually now that I think about it, there are parties when we've like group trips we've gone to Goa and this dancing and all that typical thing has happened.
Yeah.
But then now I remember thinking at some point that fucking movie montages, no one is sweating, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everyone's wearing that linen shirt and it's like nicely flying.
Unbuttoned till here.
Yeah,
For some reason there.
Yeah.
True, it's true. There is no sweat patch.
Yeah, there's no Africa here. There's no South America here.
Yeah, there's no Africa. Why is not your forehead glistening?
Yeah.
Why is your forehead not? But the whole thing is, you know what the problem with trips is? I have never had like a trip. I mean, if my friends hear this, they'll be like, fuck you, Anand. I know for a fact. But like, every time I've taken a trip with my college friends or like something who are really close to me, I have this fear there is a fight lurking. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
Even if there's not a fight.
I call that family trips.
You feel that, right?
Yeah.
You feel like, even with family, I've had when I take my brother and everyone and go, I feel there's a fight lurking.
I feel like I'm always there because they know that a fight will happen and I can diffuse it.
Same.
Yeah, I'm like, take this guy, you take that guy.
Oh man, we both were meant to be comedians.
Yeah.
And trust me, when I took my parents out, no, just 3 of us, we never had a fight.
Yeah.
Because I would just agree.
Yeah, same thing.
My mother is like, you don't do this.
You were about to say yes.
Yeah, I just yes and. My mother would start yelling. I'll just be like in the middle, like, do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it, yeah.
And you can see that Bill Burr joke when you say yes to it, and the women had that rage.
Where do I take it out?
That's what I've seen. But when I take a trip with friends, I've always had this fear that there's a fight around the corner.
Yeah.
And it's always from the pettiest thing.
Yeah, more often than not, it is timing, some person's preference over what to order, some person taking over and ordering for the group.
Yeah.
It's always a small thing like that. Hey, I wanted this. Why are you ordering? You're not the captain.
Yeah.
And it's always...
I don't know, man. Those kind of things like bum me out. I had this great joke, okay? We played it like a practical joke with our friend in our gang. This guy, what he would do is, he would like... when you go, and this was college trip, budget trip, right? Everyone wants to try as much as they want, but also not spend a lot. So what we would do is, everyone would order what they wanted to try.
Okay.
Like, you know, and then they're like, dude, you want to try that? Like, I want to try it. And then this guy would take a bite of everyone. And then he would order in such a way that his food came first. Or no, his food came last.
Yeah.
And so all our food...
Everyone will be like, you can taste it.
And then by the time his food comes, you're already full. So you won't take a bite of his food.
Player, dude.
Yeah, very good. And I caught that. Okay, we caught it. So what we did, we said like after whenever we took a trip with him, all 4 of us will order the same thing.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't want to enjoy any cuisine. I want to enjoy one cuisine. It's a great practical joke. We would always laugh about it. We're like, the waiter will come to us like, sir, ask him whatever he says, multiply by 4.
Yeah. Or that too, what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
whatever he tells, multiply by 4. We will adjust, but we don't want to share with this fucker.
Yeah.
It's a great practical joke, okay?
Yeah.
But that's how you should take, like, it's a...
Yeah, it's a fun thing. Yeah.
But I've seen, like, some of my, like, sometimes when I take a trip and all, like, these friends, like, if someone else does it, it's that thing, no, comedy is such an art. It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sounds overly sarcastic.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sounds overly mean.
Yeah.
And it's just that it
you
doesn't...
need to balance it.
Yeah, and it just doesn't fit in. Like, and you know what? Nothing I hate more than a badly timed joke.
Yeah, of course.
Because you can understand, you know the repercussions.
Yeah.
Because you know
egos are involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like throwing that dart. You have to throw it on the correct time.
Yeah.
And you know what the thing is, you can't even tell your friends. They're like, oh, one tarpa comedian. And I'm like, oh no, you don't understand. It's not about the joke. It's about the situation.
Yeah.
You have to understand.
Yeah.
I've always had that. That's something that I always had on my back of my mind. Why is it something? It has something to do with like your insecurity or your trauma, where you always feel there is a fight.
Yeah, pretty much everything related to how I was brought up.
No, you go to therapy, right? So I'm just like trying to.
Yeah, I'm taking a break from therapy.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like I've
Shared too much
matured.
stories.
Yeah, no. I feel like I'm pretty sorted.
No, I'm saying in your therapy session.
Yeah, definitely. This is the thing that keeps coming up. Why do I feel this need? Like I am responsible. Like for example, if my wife and we go out and I see that she wants to have vada and no vada stop is coming on the way, I'll be like, don't worry, this is also good. You know, no, you should not have disappointment. If you get disappointed, you'll get irritated. If you get irritated, there'll be a fight. That's one thing I can't handle.
Yeah.
I know I will end up being the guy taking responsibility.
True.
Yeah. Well, so there was this situation. My in-laws and my parents, they're like really close friends for like 40 years.
In-laws and your parents. Got it.
So during COVID, Kavya broke her hand. So we were all living in Pune in one house together. And evening routine was to play rummy together.
Okay.
And my mom is a sore fucking loser. Okay, sore. And my dad is really good with cards.
Okay.
So there was this one time when she got a good hand, I think. Finally, she was on a losing streak. She got a good hand. But there is a rule that when you have 3 sets of doubles, there are 2 similar cards, 3 set.
Okay.
Then you're supposed to, one person is to declare.
Okay.
Ki no, I got 2 sets, reshuffle and redistribute. So the moment my mom was about to play the first move, someone said, hey, I have 3 doubles, redistribute. My mom got really pissed and threw the card and all. So I was like, hey, don't worry, you know, it's not the card, law of averages, you know, it averages out. She lost her shit on me. She's like, hey, you're what, some sant or what? And this just big fight. And it was not my fault. Neither did I distribute the cards, nor was I the one who said.
It was nobody's fault. Someone got like 6.
Yeah. So I had to just be like, no, it's my fault. I'll take it. Don't worry about it. Then I felt like it was because of me that I forced everyone to play. That's why this happened. Everyone else is awkward. Now you can't stop the game because then she'll come across as a bad person. Okay. You can't continue the game in the same energy.
Because you don't give care. Then you look like you don't give a shit about it.
Yeah. So you have to begrudgingly play and everyone's like trying to... Everyone was at that point feeling how I was feeling throughout.
Oh.
Yeah. So how they feel in that moment.
That is a very gut feel. That even I have.
Yeah.
I have that, like, you know, this college trip.
How most people feel after the awkward situation has happened. I feel like that in anticipation of that situation.
Bro, so relatable. Fucking so true. This college trip I took, same thing, okay? This is one couple in my gang that's like on and off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like so... It's like the girl is not.
Yeah, the Kumar and Lakshmi of India.
Yeah, exactly.
Ross
Kind
and
of. Yeah,
Rachel.
true. And also the thing is, it's like a lot of bad thing is because they both come from different caste, different community.
Yeah.
And the girl knows it's never gonna work out, and the guy is like, fucking what, I tried so much, but the girl doesn't want to blame the parents. Also, she's like, you know what? Even if that worked, he's also not perfect.
Yeah.
So there's like egos playing that she wants to defend her family, but she knows it's caste.
But they're meeting because same friend circle.
Yes,
and you
friend circle same.
Okay,
They
okay.
they made the mistake of hooking up with your friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're in the gang. It's like, it's
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
And we are sitting and we are drinking and we are having fun, dude. We are talking about bitching about teachers.
Yeah.
We're bitching about the friends who didn't come on the trip.
Yeah,
We're like, it's a great trip.
Yeah.
Like everything memory. And then, and one story comes, by the way, they're dating. They were dating. She fought with him. She dumped him. Why did she dump him? Because he was, I don't know, she told me that he was always irresponsible. And the girl goes, well, he's not the only one. And it's like you...
Yeah.
And
everything, you having fun hinges on their maturity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she said that and she was like, what, I was just doing a joke. And now she immediately backtracked.
Yeah, so this is what you meant, right?
Yeah,
the timing, the tone is very important.
Very important. And also, I was in college, so I don't understand comedy at this time.
Yeah.
Nothing I know. But for some reason, I knew that the moment she landed that line, this guy is fuming.
Yeah.
But he's like, I can't shout because then I'll be the loser.
Yeah.
So loser.
Yeah.
I have to wait for another sarcastic...
His plan for pegs has increased by 2 immediately.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's also planning his next attack, which has to be sarcastic.
Yeah, so he's waiting for the moment.
Exactly. And like when a predator is attacking and you're like that National Geography with the camera, you're like, when? When is he going to go for it?
This will be worth it.
Yeah, you're sitting in that safari.
Camouflage.
But also you're rooting for the prey. It's like, don't get caught.
Yeah.
Then you watch those videos, you're like, no, run.
You're like
faster,
Amir Khan from Lagan.
Exactly, but when you're sitting there and ask you're like, you don't know whose side to take on.
Yeah.
The predator needs food.
Yeah.
But the prey needs to survive.
Usually you take the side against the instigator.
That is the law.
Yeah.
But the moment this happens,
Yeah.
this is gonna be ruined.
Yeah. Correct.
So you're looking at the bigger picture, you're trying to say, like, hey, come on guys, though, you know what? Both of them were assholes. You're trying to do safe lines for both of them.
Yeah. So for you, I understand because you said relatable energy, right?
Yeah.
We are thinking, oh, please, jagda na ho. But there are other people in the group who are like, oh, things just got interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So those kind of assholes are also there.
Yeah.
And mind that mentality, because the thing was that thing when we started, I didn't enjoy that with my family because it's a very nuclear family. We kept traveling and dad would drink, mom won't drink. We would never sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Even when it came to dinner, my brother would just take the plate, go watch TV.
Yeah.
And eat.
Same. My family also.
My father would eat on the dinner table, or it depends on his mood. Mom will eat like 2 hours later.
Yeah, same.
So always had meal alone.
Yeah.
Never TV became a partner more than a...
Yeah. In my house, if TV was not running while we are comedy time, 10:30 onwards, we late dinner. If that's not playing, then we will be fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the thing was, we never had that together family shit.
Yeah.
And so because of this, whenever I hung out with my friends, I loved it.
Yeah, same.
I was like, I don't have this in house.
Yeah, but then with friends, now you don't know the dynamic. So you're always like, jagda na ho.
No, also the thing is, what the truth is, when they're having that and this sarcasm, I'm like, dude, I know this is what happens at my dinner table. I know this where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes, 30 minutes from now, nobody's gonna be talking about this comment. Everyone's gonna talk about what kind of a bitch you were when I met you.
Yeah.
It's gonna go to that.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I shouldn't even have met you. I should have gone to that college.
30 minutes from now, she'll be like, so you know me, I like to have fun.
Yeah.
And the other guy will be like,
yeah, something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
right. Yeah, right.
It'll be, I've seen this. Actually, the true story is this. She said that, not everyone. This guy made a comment. After that line, we said that some teacher shit we were talking. She's like, dude, how did you talk to that teacher? She's like, dude, I'm not afraid of anybody. He goes, yeah, right. You saw how that caste thing is coming. It's just like he's waiting for that attack.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the thing, dude, that egos are so fragile. But then you're like a kid because you never enjoyed this as a family.
And unlike movies, it's not like by the end of the trip, they're like, you know what, we both said things.
Yeah,
none of that shit happens.
It's like exactly becomes a family.
Yeah.
By the end of the trip, I am talking to the guy because he's like, Macha, you know what, I shouldn't have come to this trip. The girl is like talking to her.
Yeah, the moment that happens, people like you and me, we know that, fuck, middle seat now. Because these both will take side seat.
Exactly.
Opposite.
We have to take middle seat. We have to oh my god.
He can't sit with her. So now we can't order. We can't do 1 by 2.
Yeah. Dude, this genuinely happened. They both fought in the night. I had to take like 2 a.m. I have to take a walk with this guy. Talking about the importance of moving on as a fucking 17-year-old kid. What the fuck do I know about moving on? I'm like, Machan, you have your exams coming in now. Why the fuck are you still hung up on this shit?
They're also 17, 18-year-olds.
Yeah, they're all college kids.
Okay.
We're both, I mean, not 17, maybe 19. Yeah, third year or fourth year.
Okay, got
19 or 20, not first year.
You're about to get into the workforce.
Exactly. So I don't know shit. I think the world is nice and all, okay? I still believe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm also as ignorant as these guys. But I'm like trying to be the mature one here. You're trying to say all those profound lines which you learn from movies. What would like this guy say?
Everything you heard in Actors Round Table last year.
Exactly, You know, what would like, you know that, like this guy from...
Tom Hanks says, this too shall pass.
No, even not like that. Like mine was Desi, bro. This style show I never came.
I mean,
it's like, ye jawani hai diwani. You saw that Ranveer's dad. घूमना चाहते हो घूमो तुम्हारे बारे में मैं तो फिक्र करता हूँ like you know trying to be the nice guy तुम्हारी खुशी में ही मेरी खुशी all that bullshit and it just ruins the entire trip for the next 3 years and the thing is these people never give a fuck they're like I was not wrong well you could have gone and had fun and it's very easy to say that
it's after that it's just them not admitting that I ruined it
well she started it and you know it's just
it doesn't matter who started it just be civil
but now though I think now I've come to this understanding where I'm better like where this kind of when I see this just take the peg go to the balcony sit and start drinking I don't give a fuck or just listen to me I like to annoy people then I start because I'm very like music taste wise I'm very palam you know the meaning of the word palam?
Like your what do you mean mellow
not mellow palam is not good like in the sense like how people would listen to like rock or this thing like or even modern like Dua Lipa or all this shit Taylor Swift and everything I would listen to Ilayaraja.
Got it. Okay, got it.
Like Andamari Palam.
Yeah.
Like I would like listening to those songs. I like appreciating the lyrics. And my friends hate it. They're like, yo, this guy fucking what bullshit song he listens to. Dude, you're boring, man. You're like lame. They call me lame. When it comes to music, I am lame. Because of course, in 2024, if you're listening to 1985 Ilayaraja song.
I don't care. I like it.
Exactly. I also like it.
But I'll be more private about it.
But when you're in a gang where like, for example, like Kavya does that. Have you noticed? Like sometimes I'll play Tamil. Hey, what nonsense is Anand? I'm like, oh shit.
She's not Tamil at all.
She's not like, Anand, what nonsense? I'm like, okay, cool. No, I'll change it. It came in song. Like, autoplay. So those kind of shit, okay? But I've like learned to do this. Now I just take my peg and go to 1/7. But that need is there. That conscious desire to have fun because we didn't have that as a child.
And with that attached is also the need to come across a certain way, right? Like I want everyone to see us. Oh, Anand won't be the troublemaker. Anand will be.
Exactly.
He's very calm under pressure. Like he won't fall for this.
He wouldn't have created a problem.
So they will turn to you and be like, Anand, you're the most neutral person. You only tell.
You tell who's right or wrong. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That is true. Those kind of awkward situations, I hate it.
This is social, like based on how your family situation, same, right? The anxiety is when you're socially, you're part of a group. But when you're trying to enter a group, that insecurity, where I feel like
every word is like, every word has a roundtable interview that it has to pass before being mentioned. Like, why do you think we should use you? It's like an IAS meeting.
What new point are you adding to it?
What is the significance of you?
You redundant fuck. Go back, train yourself and come back.
Every word has to go through like a proper screening.
Well, last week I got stuck in the lift. Okay.
Oh fuck that story. You got stuck in the lift.
So
alone or with someone?
Alone. It was a service lift and the people who clean the housekeeping people they took out the trash just now. Okay. And I entered the lift, so it's stinking. Oof. Okay. So and I'm in that lift and I was like, 5 floors only, no. So it went to 5, it went to 6. 6 button is not even pressed. And it stopped between 5 and 6. And it opened a little bit and it stuck there.
Oh my god.
Okay. And out this is that so there are 2 doors, right? One is on the left, one is outside.
Yes.
So the outside one is closed. And this one is slightly open and there is a what do you call the intercom telephone in the lift.
Got it.
So and it says if you're stuck, dial 9 to the gate. And
you dial 9 and the English ke liye ek dawa. I'm stuck.
No, what happened was, first I panicked a little bit.
Of course you were panic,
so
bro.
I was like, so I did all that. I grabbed my hair. I was like, shit, and I'm late for my meeting also. Then I was like, then I'm doing this to myself.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm alone in the lift, right?
What
So
would you
like,
do?
I'm like, calm down. What is there? I did all that, and then I picked
And
up
there is
the
a mirror
phone.
also that you can look at yourself.
Yeah. Then I picked up the phone, and the dial tone is not coming. Dude, I'm like, oh fuck.
Immediately the panic comes back.
Who will know? How will they know?
Ah.
Unless someone comes. And this is like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know that no one is going. The lift is not busy at that time.
Why
So
10:30 is pretty busy morning only, bro?
people have gone to the office. I've
Achha,
already
it's not
left.
like 8:39 peak hours. It's
yeah,
not peak hours.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not peak hours now. The
It's
only
right after peak hour.
Blinkit guys are not coming. Zomato. It's not lunchtime. It's not breakfast
Ah.
time. All old people live in the society. So
Yes.
So I'm like, fuck. I'm fucked. Then I tried couple of times, and then finally when it connected, the dial tone came and I pressed and it connected. I literally looked at the mirror and I did this to myself. Okay, I was like, okay. So then now I can't let the guy know. Now I can't let the guy on
You
the.
will I'm stuck in the lift, bro.
So I was very calm. Okay, I didn't even. But good. This thing, right? Very pretty much that. I was like. हाँ भैया मैं बी ब्लॉक के लिफ्ट से बोल रहा हूँ ये अटक गया है एंड ही इज लाइक कोई बात नहीं सर आप घबराइए मत सर आप पैनिक मत कीजिए सर आप बिल्कुल घबराइए मत सर मैं अभी भेज रहा हूँ सर हमने देख लिया सर हम लोग आई वाज लाइक ओके हाउ डज ही नो आई वाज लाइक फकिंग आई वाज सो काम व्हाट इज दिस गाइस प्रॉब्लम देन आई लुक्ड आई एम लाइक ओ फक सीसीटीवी कैमरा दिस गाय वाज वाचिंग मी ऑल द
He was looking at like, sir, there are not two guys, there is one retard in the lift. Looking in the mirror like, you are fine.
I swear to God, he had already sent the guy by then because he saw that it got stuck.
Okay.
Some light or something must be lighting there.
Yeah.
So
got
he's
it,
like the lift serviceman has gone for a tea. So he'll come back.
Gone for a tea. Oh, worst time to get stuck in a lift where the lift guy has gone for chai.
The only thing that gave me solace was the day before that, my port from Vodafone to Airtel succeeded. So I had 5G.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
for the
imagine.
first time.
Oh, fuck, what a lucky day. Imagine you're stuck with Vodafone in the lift.
Yeah, it's gone.
Bro,
It's
you're
done.
gone.
Getting stuck in with Vodafone in a long distance relationship sucks, dude. Yeah.
In a lift, you're fucked, dude. Vodafone in a lift is a crime.
The stink is not leaving.
Oh,
because
bro,
it's
it's you and
closed.
H2S.
Yeah.
You were talking to the hydrogen sulfide. Yeah, we're good, right?
So all the dirty, I was like, these neighbors, motherfuckers, they order like food and waste. That's the smell that's coming. Old banana peel
And also,
stale.
this is like right around the kind Diwali, right?
Yeah, Diwali.
Oh,
yeah.
bro,
Massive.
mashallah.
Yeah, it's,
Mashallah.
I may as well be inside Sulabh Shauchalaya.
Yeah,
Right?
bro, this was like, you could have given the, after you came out, you should have given the lift 5 rupees. Like, you went to the toilet, you know, those dhaba toilets on the road. Oh, dude, that's crazy, man. Fucking Airtel, like, Vodafone inside a lift, I could have, but imagine how would you have behaved if there was a person inside.
If there is a person inside, I would be a little more calm because now I know
Imagine
who to perform
if it was a
to.
girl, your age, very pretty.
Yeah.
Depends from people to people. If there was a 60-year-old guy inside the lift, you're like, koi baat nahi, uncle, main dekh leta hu. If there was a 30-year-old girl inside the lift, like hot, good looking, like, you know, like a pretty girl, your behavior would change. If it was a kid, totally different.
Yeah, if it was a kid, then you know that you have to protect the kid a little
Yes,
bit.
exactly.
If it's an old person, you know you have to protect. If it is a 30-year-old, you have to be like, the cool move that she's planning to make, I'm going to make it first. I'm like, I'll just call the watchman.
No, you have to. Nah, I don't think so you have to do that. You have to do watchman thing for sure. But the first thing as a man to when you're a pretty girl is to crack a joke.
Crack it was like, oh, looks like we're here for a while.
Yeah, I would have thinking, you know, like says like that. Well, both of us are late for the meeting, I guess. Like a beginning of the porn movie or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, nothing will work.
You're like, I wish I was...
Nothing you can say can make her not awkward.
Yeah.
Because she's thinking about exactly what you're thinking. Is that like because that you're thinking, I hope she doesn't think I'm creepy. And she's thinking like, how creepy is this guy? So that the age group changes.
At that moment, your entire goal is, how do I come across as an educated, classy, not at all petty?
Yes.
I am not hitting on you.
Yeah. You know, first thing is, this is not my idea.
Yeah.
There's not a guy standing there fucking pulling the plug.
The first thing I would do is, let me just text my wife. She would be worried. I do that all the time, dude.
Oh, let me text my wife.
Yeah.
You have to tell her that and all. But yeah, dude, even I would be awkward. Like with a 60-year-old guy, anyone who I do not intend to be sexually associated with.
Yeah, I'm cool as a cucumber.
I'm like, fucking, I will take care of the situation.
Yeah.
The moment anything...
But I can't believe I forgot that there was a CCTV camera, dude. Inside.
Oh, but yeah, it's a very... No, it's a genuine mistake. Even though you've been living in this place for like how 1 year.
I know there is one, but you get used to it. First 2 times you're conscious.
Yeah.
Now, after that happened, I'm thinking that every day when I fucking go, the kind of things I do, like I look for my grey hair. Yeah, I look for my hair. And as soon as someone comes, I change my position and I stand like this. Yeah.
Now, every time you try take a lift, I can imagine there is a guy sitting in the CCTV. Look at this is the loser.
Yeah, every time I used to enter the society, the watchman would be like, "Hello, sir." I'm like, "Oh, he thinks I'm a nice guy."
Yeah.
Now I know he's like, "Oh, this is that idiot who performs for no one."
He's standing inside the lift like, oh man. But I've never been stuck inside a lift though. I have though, but it was like for like...
Not alone.
No, I have, but that was like what for 10-15 seconds.
No.
Like this was at local.
Okay. That lift is scary.
Yeah,
dude.
scary. So power went off.
Oh, and the backward generator takes 15 minutes to kick off.
Yeah, so I was in the lift, just alone. And I'm like, and it's also dark.
Yeah, because mine was not dark.
Yeah, yours at least had the emergency
light came in.
on. Mine was dark. I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But within like 30 seconds or something, emergency light came on and then it just went off. I was like, thank God.
Going up or going down?
Down.
Yeah, because going down is more scary when the lift suddenly stops.
Yeah, because free fall, bro.
Because going up, you can feel that the brake has clamped.
Correct, yeah.
Because I've seen speed enough number of times. I know.
Oh yeah. They did an interview of the guy who did speed. No, the guy who dies. Keanu Reeves' friends.
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah. So they
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, exactly. So he spoke about that. Like when they gave me speed, they, when you're reading the script, you can anticipate your death.
Yeah.
And he was like, so now then I open the door.
Yeah, that is the look he actually gives before dying also.
Yeah, he gives like... That's the look he talks about. They had this dialogue like Rana something. He's like, no, I should just give a look. Yeah. And then he just tried that and the director said it's very good.
Yeah, no point in running that kind of look.
Yeah. Dude, we did 1 hour 11, bro. Fuck.
Not bad.
Nice.
Great pod. Great stories podcast. Galore.
Yeah, next podcast I'll tell you the story about that flight.
Yeah.
No, actually I'll tell you. It's a very small story only. We'll finish this off after the story.
Yeah.
I took a flight from Chennai to Bangalore, early morning flight, already fucking damn sleepy. Damn annoyed because last night I had
How early? 5 a.m.?
No, not that early, like 7.
Okay.
Not so
I've
early.
taken that flight. Yeah. Indigo, no?
No, this was Air India.
Oh.
Air India, this thing.
Someone, by the way, last time we spoke about that A350. Someone is like, Aditya fucks up so confidently. I was like, yeah, that A350 or whatever. Yeah. They're like, it's not A350, it's A365 or something like that. They said.
Okay.
They're like, Aditya is so confident when he's fucking confidently I messed up.
This is A350 Airbus, right?
Yeah, Airbus.
That one you're talking about. Okay, cool.
The newer. Yeah. But you were taking
So I took a flight, you know what, already pissed off. Like eyes are burning, couldn't sleep well in the night. I'm already grumpy. Reached the airport. We got in. They have changed the gate. And they get a call. I'm already annoyed. Fucking this gate. I have to go to that gate.
Yeah, Chennai airport is a bitch in the morning.
Yeah, also. It's bitch in the morning. So I'm like going there. And they say this airport doesn't make announcements. All that nonsense. And then they finally boarding starts. I go in. I sit in. I got lucky because out of the 3 seats, only one person is sitting. And I go sit in my seat.
Okay.
And then I'm waiting.
Aisle or the...
I'm in the aisle. The lady with me is in the middle. So we're waiting. Who's gonna go with the guy, the window person or guy? Or
and then when fart bastard gets on the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My luck, the door shut, nobody.
Oh, great.
So now we know there is an empty seat.
Yeah. Why?
You and me, what will be the first thing you'll do?
I'm like, ma'am, please go ahead and take that window seat. Or you can take this one if you want to use the restroom. I'll come there. Yeah. You'll remove this. You'll spread a little bit.
That bitch didn't move. She sat in the middle. For her, it became a fucking part-time business class. She had those 2 chairs. She kept her water bottle. She kept everything. She still sat in the thing. And I'm sitting on the aisle next to this lady.
So you could have told her, no, that move to the... we both can have a little bit.
She slept off.
Old lady, yeah?
Not that, or 45.
Why do they do this, dude?
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. And you know what the fucking horrible thing was? Right in front of me, same story. One girl, one guy. The third person didn't come. They both got up. The guy was in the window. The girl took the aisle. Middle empty.
Oh, great.
And I am with this lady trapped. And like the one thing that I wanted is in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with her.
Dude, even if when I go with my wife and this situation happens, she's like, we'll cuddle. I'm like, no, fucking
Go sit there. Yeah, exactly.
Sit there,
I do this. And she's sitting like this. Finally, when it's a 35 minutes.
Yeah, flight. Yeah.
After 25 minutes, the guy comes to give like one Air India, so they give him one snack.
Yeah.
And they give bottle. And this new Air India chairs, they do not have the net where you can keep the water bottle in the front.
Okay.
It's just plain. So you cannot keep the water bottle in it. You have to keep it down.
Okay.
That time, this lady had like 2 water bottles in her hand, one fucking samosa and this thing. So she had no space. And that's when she got up and she kept it in the middle. Like 10 minutes before deboarding. Like before the flight came down. I just looked at her, I'm like, man, that's what I hate about old people. You know what? Because they don't want to have fun anymore.
Yeah.
They don't have the small joys in their life.
Yeah.
They have lost so much, they don't care.
Yeah, they want all the big things to happen.
Yeah.
But we are happy about the
little things.
Dude, that's why we are comics and they're not.
You take this is
small margins, bro.
Yeah, this is what you love. And I'm like, thank God, move over. I would have been like, yeah, right, it's great.
Yeah.
She didn't even move. She's just sitting there like. And I'm sitting next to her. I'm like, man, this is so bad.
This is when you can have that superficial.
And both people in front were young.
Classic.
Yeah.
So this is when you have to take a moment to have that superficial good moment with a stranger. You're like, hey, you and I got lucky.
Yeah. That I don't have that confidence to strike a conversation with someone like this.
Yeah.
I have that I don't want to be the first person to say something. Like if you say something, I will genuinely start up the conversation, but I can't be the first guy.
In the plane.
Like I could have told her, hey, why don't you sit there? We can make, now we have space.
Usually nowadays I say it politely, but I'm like, hey, would you want to move there? It'll be great for both of us. How often do we get this?
She didn't look like she would enjoy that.
Okay.
I was partly afraid that she's like, no, this is my seat.
Why?
Like she gave that vibe. But you know those people, right, who are like when you're in the train station, they'll like solo travelers.
They'll be like, this is my number.
Old couple will tell, I have back pain, can you shift there? They'll be like, no.
I paid for this.
I paid for this seat only, I will sit here. You know those people, right?
But
she looked like one of those.
But in that situation, old people are asking you to take an upper berth, which is less convenient than the berth you have.
No, but I'm saying, see, you and me would move on the first situation. If we're traveling alone,
yeah.
When old couples will beta knee pain, I'm like, just tell me where's the seat number, I'll go.
Yeah, same.
I don't even delay the question.
Yeah, if I'm traveling alone and you ask me to go up, I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted in the first
exactly.
place. So, yeah.
Even I'm like, you know what, I understand, I have parents.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
That little bit of empathy I have.
Yeah.
And so that much you should, but I've seen those kind of people like, nahi, hum nahi karenge shift, hamara yahi seat hai, hum nahi jayenge kahin. And I've seen those kind of people, so I'm like, you must have had a horrible childhood.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me.
How small a power is this that it's getting to your head?
Yeah, exactly.
How bad was your life?
Yeah, that's what I totally understand. But that I wanted to share that. Yeah. She's an asshole, right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, thank God. That's all I wanted to know.
More than an asshole, she clearly is not a regular plane traveler who has regular plane problems.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because if you take one flight every 3 months also, you'll be like, oh, that last time that thing happened, this time if I get an opportunity, fuck it.
I'll move. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But people who are like these, that 45-year-old people who are like older than us, they saw a little bit of pre-liberalization where there were no services. They just wait for that number. This is my number. Even in theaters, they don't move. Yeah, we are 5 together. She's like, so it's not my problem.
Yeah, those kind of people. I hate them.
Yeah.
Just genuinely hate them from the bottom of my mind. I'm like, what happened? And why are you this person?
For a 35-minute flight, I'm like, even if it's a 10-minute flight, if I get the opportunity to go into a window seat, I'll be like, I scammed the airline. Otherwise, they would charge me. Today, there is no charge. I'm taking the window.
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't you do that? You would be like, fuck, finally, I didn't have to pay for this extra seat. I'm still getting it.
And what is surprising is she wanted to sleep. It's better to sleep on the window because
seat, you can make exactly everything is better.
Yeah.
And it's not even like she's attracted to me.
Yeah.
She's snoring.
And she saw the front people do the same. Tabhi idea nahi aaya kya?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just wanted to be like, just nudge.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened when I was going in the flight also. I'm working on that bad luck. I got in the middle row, fucking horrible. This is what I understand about men who are not, they are so scared that they don't want to be called a creep.
Yeah.
So this guy sitting in the center, again, I always want the aisle. Because at least I can lean out.
Yeah.
You know, I like the aisle. And window, it's very hard to go to the urine and all that stuff. And there is a girl sitting on the window seat. The guy, a fat fucking bastard, sitting in the middle seat. And then he's watching Breaking Bad. And there's a sex scene in Breaking Bad. He's I'm like, bro, look around. It is like a phone mein sex scene chal raha hai. You know, like Jesse Paul is bagging that love interest. Whatever, I forgot her name.
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul. Okay, he's bagging. And then I'm sitting there. And this girl is sitting here. So this guy is he's not sitting straight.
He's sitting like this, right?
No, he's sitting straight, but not this straight. Like he's not sitting like this. He's not sitting upright. He's because the girl on the left, he's like, sister, I don't want to. So the girl is fucking enjoying this awkwardness. She's like walking, and he's leaning on me.
Yeah.
And I have to be like this now.
Yeah.
For the whole trip. Fucking, and then I try to sleep. Okay, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sleep. It's a 40-minute flight. Big deal. And I try to close my eyes. I wake up like after 5 minutes. This guy's head is on my shoulder. Passed out like that. And I got so angry. You know what I did? I just and he fell and I'm like. And then
no, they deserve it.
And then and you know that look, right? They just wipe their saliva for half a second and they look and back to sleep.
Yeah.
I hate that when people do that. You're like, whenever I travel, why do I get this little bit annoying?
But I've realized that no matter what, you will get that. That is the situation for most of us. Because we are not the kind of people who will be like, you know what, my piece is more important. I'm going to pay extra and take that economy. We don't do that. No fucking way. No fuck. Like even that, this whole story, that return story you told me, that lady who didn't go, the real person I'm pissed at is the airline. Motherfuckers sold all middle seats because they want to pay extra. But you don't know,
right? You could also have been someone who became late, didn't show up. You don't have enough information. That could have also been someone who bought the ticket and then slept off. There's so much.
No,
but I understand. Airlines is
because those are that is the seat that they ask for 500 rupees.
I understand. Like that could have been someone. But dude, people have money. Because that's the thing. When you enter the flight, there's a reason why they put premium in the front. Because they want to show you what you're missing. They want to keep that like a small pillow cover in front of the this for the visitors.
Even that horrible paper towel that wraps that sheet. It's different color.
Different material. Slightly thicker for them. Like you know all that shit, and they'll have this one small what do you call a bed sheet? That they'll have for them. I'm like, it's a 30-minute flight. Nobody's gonna fucking trying to cuddle up over here and all, and they want you to see. So they want you to know what you're missing. It's like, next time pay $8,000 and enjoy this shit. Because otherwise, they put the curtains, right? They don't want you to see what's going on. Might as well put that in the end. And who do you board first? You board the business class people first, right? So might
they're
as well
already seated.
Might as well put them in the end. So why do you think they board from seat number 30 to seat number 20? Because they want to fill from the back.
But it's all about the treatment, dude. It's not
just the treatment. It's like they're very capitalistic. They want you to show what you're missing.
100%. And also, I'm the guy who's like, I'm not falling for that shit. You can tempt me all you want. I'm not falling for that. And then when I'm sitting in the back seat with the fat bastard on my side, I'm like, who's the loser now? Airline?
You start thinking like, man, I bet that guy would be enjoying right now.
No, I don't. I'm like, you want to pay? I will never be the guy who will pay.
Of course.
Because when I'm married, dude. I have to do that anyway when we are traveling together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if one person gets aisle seat, one person gets middle seat, who do you think sits in the middle seat?
Husband.
Yeah. So, and it's totally worth it because I'd rather be uncomfortable than hear that.
Fair enough. Understand. Again, that's coming back to our childhood. Everything is rooted back to our childhood.
Avoid conflict at every cost.
But I do want to get to that level because it's like a fan. Because I grew up in a poor childhood, didn't have. I want to reach a level where I'm like, I'm not paying for it. The client is booking a business class.
Yeah.
I don't want to book
that.
I want to become such a big comedian where I like, of course, business class book karna padega aapko unke liye.
Yeah.
And I just thought,
when we do our US tour, no, dude.
Business class mein aayenge hum log. The business tour.
Business elephants.
Chalo. I think we should wrap it up. It's 1 hour 20. Long podcast.
Long podcast. It was a fun episode, though.
It was a Diwali bonanza. 20 minutes extra for like 2 people. who are watching.
It'll come out right before Christmas.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, but we'll try to hurry up. We'll try to hurry up this time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Anand Ratnam.
My name is Aditya. This is the Elephant Room Podcast. Happy Diwali, Happy Dashera. Enjoy. Bye.
I mean, we wished you on Happy Diwali. This podcast will come out later, so really sorry. Merry Christmas also. Who knows?
Whoa, anything is possible.
Bye.
No one wants to be themselves. Tuesdays with stories.